Does it make up for the other stuff and the Twitter followers?
You know what? I don't follow Twitter, so that's always good for me, Fred. But I don't know if anything makes up for anything. I just want to do my job. I want to make people happy, and that's what I work on.
I don't know if you and KP designed the schedule this way, but to have 6 days off now before the Big Ten, how good of a thing is that?
I think right now it's a good thing because we're a little beat up, and we've got some things to work on. We know what our warts are. We know what we got to get better at. So I think this part of it is okay. It's difficult having Big Ten games this early. It really is, and we've talked to the league about it. We know the reasons for it, and everybody's in the same boat. But it's something that you have to be careful of, especially when you're scheduling like the way we do.
And yet you're anxious to get started in it, aren't you?
I am. There's nothing like Big Ten time, and there's some really good teams in the league again. I think Purdue is definitely head and shoulders above. There's a lot of good teams out there, and a lot of work to do yet.
Is Tyson done with dealing with the shin splits? Is it just his strength he needs to get back?
Yeah, it was his hip a little bit in the last game, but it's definitely the virus that he had. It knocked him pretty. Like I said, when you lose that much weight and you have no weight to lose. So in fairness to him, and that's the only reason I stated, because he's not been himself lately. But he was in today. He's doing good. He's gaining some of the weight back. I think he's got 8 pounds back, and he'll be ready to go next Tuesday.
I've never lost 8 pounds in a week. I wouldn't know that. When Steven's in the game, it's such a circus because everyone wants him to have the ball and everyone wants him to shoot and score. Is that awkward for you at all?
It's really not. I don't get him enough time, but there's a reason for it. I'm trying to get other players some things, and it's funny because we all know what Steven's role is, and we all know why he's there. And at the same time, he's been awesome. I love him to death. It's fun to hear the people chanting, and I was really happy for Smitty to get in there and make a basket. And I always pull for Nick Sanders. Nick Sanders has got a chance to be still a good player. He's going to get better and better. Steven's size and strength make it a little hard, but at the same time, I love the way the students and the people have responded to him. Heaven only knows, having to go what he's had to go through, especially in the last 5-6 years, with everything we've all gone through. He deserves some joy, and I appreciate the people and the players. Like, AJ, he's his biggest supporter. He's always telling me get him in early. And yeah, they're all great about it, and I appreciate that.
Does Barry ever ask you about Nick?
Barry's been great when he comes up. In fact, I just watched a documentary of him. That thing was unbelievable. I told Nick how proud he should be. But Barry's no different as a parent as he was as a player. Low-key, never bothers, never says anything. I wish he'd be around even more, because when he's around, he's absolutely an awesome human being.